Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of Wrestling Prime. I am your host, Tom Dog, and yes, we are here, and we are going to be talking about All Out. We're going to talk about everything that went, all the stuff that went down. Um, I didn't see it, so I'm just going through the results and everything like that. Through online and everything, courtesy of Bleacher Report. So yeah. So yeah, and but yeah, we got some. We also have some WWE news that we're going to start off with first. But before we do that, we got the shout outs and the plugs and everything like that. So let's do that. First off, big shout out to Raz and the gang over at Mats and Monsters over on the Owl Light Network. Check them out. It's a good show, and you'll love it just as much as I do. Check them out on the Owl Light Network. Also, a big shout out to Tails and everybody over at Crypto Slam. Shout out to you guys. Love you all. And yeah, check them give them a check out. Also, this episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. If you have any wrestling items that you want to get rid of, they will definitely take good care of you, whether if you have something autographed or a piece of uh, autographed memorabilia that you also want to get rid of too and everything like that. They'll take really good care of you. They really will. They really will. And you could check it out for yourself if you happen to be in this. If you happen to be visiting the Southerton, Connecticut area, do so because it's an awesome store and you'll love it. And they also have a list of events too. So for directions and a list of events that they have going on, check them out over at their website over at mnjvideogames.com. Okay. Apparently I gotta clean this up a little bit. There we go. Wondering why I wasn't tasting. I was wondering why I was tasting bland. Perfect. And this episode is also brought to you by W Energy. And what is W Energy? Not this, but it is an energy supplement that gives you zero crashes. Means you won't be laying down for anybody with this drink. After one drink, you won't be laying down for anybody. There's also no sugar. There's no artificial colors or dyes or anything like that. No cheap. Don't fall for those cheap gimmicks. Prime, we're looking at you. But yeah, you definitely want to give this a try. Like I did, it's an awesome product and everything, and you will be glad. You will enjoy it just as much as I do. So, if you go to w.gg right now, and I'm putting up the website, the link right. Well, not really the link, but the web address, and not only that, a gift from me to you. When you go on their website, use the promo code Brill at the checkout, and you could save 10% on your purchase. That's right, you can get 10% off of anything in the store on their marketplace and everything. You definitely want to take advantage of this wonderful, wonderful offer. They also got some good. They also got some new drinks coming in. You know, some new flavors coming in and everything like that. And it's all natural. Um, so You won't fall for those cheap gimmicks and everything like that. So it is a really good product. But you don't need to take my word for it. You can try it yourself over at w.gg. At w.gg right now. Use that promo code Brill at the checkout and save 10% on your purchase. So yeah, definitely take advantage of this unique offer. And they also have some starter packs too. So if you're new to the product, you can check it out for yourself. So yeah. But yeah, that's my gift to you. Again, that's w.gg. Promo code Brill at the checkout. Save 10% on your purchase. Also, you can go to champsports.com while you're online shopping. Go to champsports.com right now and check out the classic leather sneaker of Reebok of the Brody Lee. Reebok's classic leather sneaker, and it's because it's only exclusive online at champsports.com. And you purchase that, the Hubbard family will donate 100% of the royalties to Highmark Caring, continuing Mr. Brody Lee's legacy of kindness, compassion, and community. So yeah, definitely these shoes are amazing, and you will definitely love them. You will love these shoes. You will feel comfortable wearing them, and you'll look good wearing them while paying tribute to one of the old time greats in the wrestling business who is no longer with us. And his legacy still continues. So, thoughts and prayers will always continue with the Hubbard family, and know that we are continuing the legacy of Mr. Brody Lee's legacy of kindness, compassion, and community. Definitely worth it. So, let's get some WWE news and everything, and we'll start off with some Joe Hendry shout outs and everything like that. Because we keep saying his name. One of these days he will appear, and I don't know if it's, I tried calling his name 3 times, and so apparently Beetlejuice Henry did not show up. I tried saying his name 5 times, but Candyman Hendry did not show up either. So I don't know. I don't know the exact protocol of how many times to say his name. But know that I'm still believing in Joe Hendry, and I'm sure one of these days, Mr. Joe Hendry will show up on this show. I would love this. Even if it's like a surprise cameo, and he just happened to be waiting in the guest room, in the green room. But yeah, definitely. I think that would be really cool. That would be really awesome. But we'll continue to shout him out and everything like that because I believe in Joe Hendry, and I believe that he will become and I will also believe too that Joe Hendry will become the next NXT champion. So I believe in Joe Hendry. So I did not watch the the NXT PLE event. I completely forgot that it was on. So So yeah, and I do apologize for that. But what else is going on there? Oh, I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. I know really what's going on. And there's a trailer. There is a trailer out for Netflix on the Vince McMahon 4-part documentary series, and this basically talks about Vince McMahon and everything that went and during his time in the WWE, and basically uh, what happens later on during his departure from WWE uh, last year. And so yeah, this is a really interesting um, docu series. And excuse me. And if you want to check this out for yourself, um, it's going to be on Netflix, and it's going to be premiering this September 25th. And it's only exclusive to Netflix. So yeah, never before seen interviews with not only some of the wrestlers, but also from Vincent himself before he left the company. So yeah, very interesting. The trailer's out now. You can watch it now on YouTube. But yeah, definitely worth checking. Even the trailer alone is worth mentioning and everything. So yeah, um, it's going to be very good. And then starting next week, SmackDown is going to be going to um, SmackDown is going to be going to USA Network. Um, primarily because of the fact that um, they did not reach an agree. Their contract with Fox Sports has expired. So yeah, um, last night on SmackDown was their last episode on Fox, so they're moving it over to USA Network starting next week, and a lot of big changes out there, and there was a new announce team on Raw, and I didn't get a chance to really know who the person was and everything, but Michael Cole and Corey are going to be handling everything on SmackDown. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good lineup. I know Wade Barrett's gonna with the new guy too. So, but nonetheless, it's going to be really good. So that means that on USA Network for the time being, we got Monday Night Raw, we have NXT on Tuesday, and then we have SmackDown on Friday. So yeah, this is turning out to be a really good week of wrestling. So yeah, um, and then NXT is moving over to the CW. Um, I believe sometime later on this year. I believe, or sometime next year as well. And then of course we all know that Monday Night Raw is going to be going to Netflix uh, at in January in 2020, January of next year, pretty much to commemorate the new season coming up. So yeah, um, worth noted. Duly noted and everything. So yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. Um, yeah. So, never know what happens. I'm running on E today, man. because I had a busy day today. So if I feel like I'm phoning it in, that's why. So, but I'm gonna try to do the show as best as I can because I don't want to crash and everything like that. But I want to try to get to the show as quickly as possible, especially because up next we got some AEW news, and so yeah, zero all out all out happened just a little while ago. Just got done. Now they're doing the media scrum right now. So yeah, the freebie stuff happened on 6:30 on the East Coast, and the 0 hour there were some matches on there, and excuse me. Um, First match, of course, was the Acclaimed taking on the Iron Savages. And so yeah, pretty good matchup and everything. He was looking pretty good, and so um, for a match like this, it was just basically um, kind of low key and everything. And I pretty much give this match a B minus. The match was pretty good. Up next, 6-man tag, a trios match. Tony Nese, Arya Davari, and Josh Woods taking on Dustin Rhodes, Sammy Guevara, and Hologram, aka Ricochet. Not. Sorry to keep your hopes up, but that that rumor has been debunked. But yeah, Dustin Rhodes, Sammy Guevara, and Hologram. Um, this match was really good. I was actually in tune with this match. This one was really good. Um, not too many botches in this match, but still very entertaining. And yeah, and Rhodes picked up the win and everything. And so yeah, uh, Rhodes, Guevara, and Hologram defeat Tony Nese, Arya Davari, and Josh Woods. Yeah, very good match, and I give this match a solid B. Um, Another trios match happened. Juice Robinson and the Guns take on Evil Uno, Alex Reynolds, and John Silver. Yeah, this was another pretty good match there. It was decent. It was fairly decent enough and everything. Um, I felt entertained watching this match. Um, Again, not too many botches. Um, a lot of high flying action, which you would expect from this match. So yeah, but yeah, nonetheless, it was a very good match and a fairly decent one. Everybody was in tune with that. So yeah, that was pretty good. So solid B. And the winners of that match was wait, oh, I had the wrong. I was looking at two different matches here. Sorry. Um, but yeah, the Bang Bang Gang defeated the Dark Order, And so yeah, a solid C. A solid C. I would give this match. Very good. Up next, another trios tag match. Top flight and Andrade uh take on the Undisputed Kingdom and Mortos and STP. So yeah, it was actually pretty good match. And yeah, so yeah, it was basically Roderick Strong who was in the ring again. So yeah. Um so yeah, um Roderick Strong, Mortos and STP won the match. And I give this a B minus. Ever notice? Ever notice too on before we get into the actual show itself, um, you ever notice that whenever Top Flight comes out, it kind of looks like a it kind of looks like a um it kind of look like they're getting ready to do a like they're male strippers. So yeah, no offense, Top Flight, but yeah, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who thinks that. So yeah. Okay. Opening contest for All Out is MJF versus Daniel Garcia. And back and forth between these two, it was a pretty decent match and everything, which you would expect. And with this type of grudge match, it's yeah, it was fairly decent. And MJF defeats Daniel Garcia, and I give this match an A minus. Up next, excuse me, for the for the AEW World Tag Championship champions, the Elite with the Young Bucks take on the Blackpool Combat Club, and which consists of Yuta and Castagnoli. And back and forth between these two again. Um, these both of these both of these teams um, looking pretty good there. Looking really good and everything. So yeah, very very good. And but the Uxbridge I'm sorry, not the Ux, but the Bucks, the Young Bucks, they retain their titles. And yeah, no cheap victory or anything like that. Nobody came in to help them out in any way. But yeah, it was clean victory. And so yeah, B plus. This was a pretty good match. Up next for the championship, Will Ospreay defends the belt against um Pack. Got the Spence going there. Good match. Good match. Another good match between these two. I mean, these both worked really well together. Everyone was absolutely involved with this match, and it looked really good. And yeah, nothing really to complain about. This was a back and forth classic contest, and everybody was happy to see this match. And Ospreay retains the belt. So yeah, another good win. Another positive win for Ospreay. And so yeah, and A plus match. You know, this could very well be night. Best night match so far. So we'll see how the rest of the show plays out. Up next, Willow Nightingale uh takes on Chris Statlander again in a Chicago street fight. And yeah, this is a feud that's been long coming, long overdue. And yeah, just we were this is what we were expecting, and we didn't this match did not disappoint at all. So yeah, um, a solid A for this match, and Statlander wins the match after after Nightingale after Willow tapping out. And one side note to make notice of this match that Willow Nightingale's um 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 she technically paid tribute to New Jack, who passed away not too long ago. So yeah, um good tribute to New Jack. One of dangerous wrestler, if you want to call him that, but he was really ruthless in ECW. Took no prisoners and everything. So yeah, this it was expected. And up next for the Continental Championship, uh, Okada defends his belt against Orange Cassidy, Takeshita, and Joe Briscoe. So yeah, this was a match here. This was a match, brutal. You know, this is how it gets in four-way matches. So yeah, loving every moment of it. For the match, but Okada retains the belt, and Sure. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. I am like getting tired, folks. I really am. Um, and Okada puts his finisher on Cassidy for the win and retaining. Uh, solid B, solid B match. Up next is Mercedes Moné defending her TBS championship against Hikaru Shida. And so yeah, another match that a lot of people were looking forward to and everything. And so yeah, this match did not um, look from the looks of things. The match did not disappoint. It was a fairly decent match, and everybody was happy about this. Um, Mercedes defeats defeats Shida to retain, and this match is a solid B. Up next, we have the um, Bryan Danielson defending his belt, his AEW World Championship against Jack Perry, and so yeah, this apparently there was some really graphic nature, so there was um, no footage was being shared and everything. Um, so so pretty brutal match as expected and everything, and back and forth between the pin, between the pin combinations. And so yeah, this was a really good match. Solid A. I give this match. After Daniel Bryan wins the match, or Bryan Danielson. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I pulled a Renee. Everybody knows what I'm talking about there. And now, folks, the main event going to be contested in a lights out steel cage match. Uh, Adam Page takes on Swerve Strickland. And so yeah, this this was a match to look for and everything. And so yeah, this was something that needed to be done. And this was another brutal match. You know, not for the weak at heart and everything like that. But yeah, we knew coming into this match that this was going to be this was not going to be for the weak at heart. And so yeah. So yeah, this was a okay. So upon reading this, but it looks like there was a syringe involved, and Adam Page uh, and pretty much put the syringe in his mouth into Page pushed a syringe into Swerve's mouth, and so yeah, he's and then breaking a chair over his head. So yeah, this was not a really this was a um not a decent match to go out in, but yeah. Um, with the knockout blow, Adam Page um, defeats Swerve. So give this match an A minus. So yeah, that was all out. Overall grade for this match is a B plus. Um, I would say, um, as far as worst matches go, I believe, I believe that the worst match of the night goes to. Which is I'm going to be doing any minute now. Um, I think I'm going to go with. Oh boy, nodding off. I would say the Bang Bang Gang against Dark Order. Worst match of the night. Best match of the night. Definitely Will Ospreay. Um, was the better match. And who did Ospreay face? Pac. Yeah, definitely a good show and everything. So yeah, nothing really bad to write about except for the fact that the worst match was Bang Bang Gang. Okay. Um. Well, I was gonna leave everything open for comments and everything like that, but I'm trying to stay awake, and apparently I'm failing miserably on. So I do apologize for cutting this episode short and everything. But as long as I got all the stuff that I needed to get out of the way, um, so yeah, this is a relatively short episode. I do apologize for that. I had a busy day, but I was determined to get this show out and everything. So um, I didn't want to I didn't want to wait until like tomorrow or something like that in case there was some sort of electrical system going. In case there was like some sort of um, technical issue that I had no control over. That would have been the justification for doing the show. But yeah. But nonetheless, um, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. So again, I apologize if I didn't get to any of your questions. However, if you do have any questions or comments, feel free to post them in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, um, follow me on Twitter at TomDog247, and and yeah, leave a like on this video if you like it, and leave a comment down below if you saw All Out. Let me know what you think about it, and if you have any other questions or comments, I'll be more than happy to read them, and and I'll be able to answer them as best as I can for next week's show. So yeah, have some fun. Do a little interaction. So yeah. Um. So yeah. um. Ring the bell to stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. Hey Tyler, how are you? Um. Yeah. Um. Ring the bell to stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. Um. And and be sure to and also supporting and support this channel like all the other small streamers like myself. And the only way to do that is by giving this by giving the subscribe button the rock bottom. So um so yeah. We will see you all again here on Thursday with another episode of Channel X. Next Saturday we'll be here talking about some wrestling on Wrestling Prime. So we got some fun stuff and everything like that. And so yeah, I do apologize for cutting this episode short, but I had a busy day today, and so yeah, I'm tired and everything. So I'm not really with it. I was nodding off a little bit during the All Out review. So I do apologize for that. And um so yeah, any questions or comments, do so in the bottom. But I do have one time for one thing. I'm not hating on AEW. I like AEW. I don't like Tony. I don't like Tony Khan. Love pro wrestling. Like, I mean, yeah, he did. I did. I just think that Tony Khan needs to have like a little bit of a backbone, on certain things, and not be like this, you know, this, this babyface boss. And that's one of the things that WWE has had worked in the past, is that the fact that you have to have like a powerful authority, like a strong authority figure and everything. And yeah, I heard. Yeah, yeah, I heard about how crazy that match was. And so yeah, it was a pretty good match, um, between Swerve and Adam. But anyways, um, I'm actually tapping out right now and everything. So um, I will be back here next week with Wrestling Prime and everything like that. So um, any other questions or comments, though, by all means, put them in the comments section, and I'll read them for next week's show. How about that? And but yeah, Thursday we got Channel X going on there, so not sure what I'm going to be doing, but it's going to be something. So um, but here on Wrestling Prime, we will see you here next week. And until then, thanks Tyler for hanging out for a little bit. And sorry I couldn't stay longer, but I'll probably make it up next week. Cody Rhodes versus Solo is going to be a boring match. Yeah, yeah. A match like that needs to be in the pay per view. So yeah, I do agree with that. But anyways, I'll see you all next week. Have a good night, everybody. Um, thanks again, Tyler, for the comments and everything like that. That's always welcome for you to be on here and everything like that. So yeah, really cool. And but yeah, I'll see you all next week. And have a good night, everybody. Take care. So long. Peace. See you next time. Like let Triple H cooking right now. I I want to smell what I do want to smell what the Trips is cooking. But anywho, all right. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. Have a good night, Tyler. Have a good night.